Okay, emergency press conference time. Bad news. This sucks. So today we had to fire Ben Mintz. It stems from his Wake Up with Mintzy. He was rapping lyrics to a rap song, reading the words off his phone. And he rapped a racial slur. You could tell instantly, he's like, oh my God, what did I do? It's like a Ron Burgundy moment. He's been super apologetic, like in shambles basically. And I think anybody who watched the clip was like, there's no way he meant to do that. He's just not the brightest bulb to ever come down the pipe. And he just screwed up, and he knew he screwed up, and there was no hatred behind it, no nothing. Still awful. Not in my wildest dreams that I think I'd be sitting here being like, we had to fire Ben Mintz. Penn felt differently.
Frank should be there. I think Frank should be on the stream tonight. Just think about it. We get anything you want to eat. Like I said, if they lose, then you didn't have to see a Game 7 loss and you made money. If they win, you get to go to games next round.
Ranger fan in my seat.
What if I made sure there wasn't a Ranger fan in your seat?
There's no way he could do that.
What if I made sure it was a Devil fan who promised that they would give them a standing ovation if they lost?
I just feel I want to be there.
Okay. Listen, I'm not going to make you do it. So, that's fine.
Go New York. I've been a fan free agent the last few months, and I've made my decision. Go New York, go New York, go New York, go. Let's go Knicks. You know, it's a great history to finally be a part of a great franchise. You know, the Knicks
See, it's not genuine, so it's not going to work. I know what you're trying to do.
The Knicks are on the upswing.
Devils lose 6-0 tonight. You'll be miserable like you always are. Fuck you. Get away from my Knicks. Fuck you.
If the Knicks don't actually become a elite team by the time expansion's announced, I'll leave. What? Vegas.
Leave for what? You're not here. You're still in Brooklyn. You're still a Brooklyn Net fan. Yeah, you are. You and Kyrie are just best of pals, and Joe Tsai. Your pal Joe Tsai.
Joe Tsai sucks.
There you go.
The office is alive today. Yeah. I don't know what happened this morning, but there's a buzz around the office today. I don't know what happened.
The dilemma is, I was told we were going to do a stream with the Tank, but the Tank wants to go to the game, and he's the alpha of the office, I guess. It's kind of Frank's world. Yeah, I think he's holding us around. I'm not going to go up to him and try to convince him. Like, that's scary. It's not my job. But yeah, so I don't really know what we're doing tonight. I think I'm down to stream, but I feel like it's also weird if I just stream alone while the Sixers and the Celtics are on, and I'm just sitting here watching alone with no sound as Frank's at the game. That's the Tank. He's the alpha of the office. He just runs the show. So I don't really know. If Frank says he's going to the game, he's going to the game. I don't know exactly. It's just how he rolls.
I'll take Lenny.
All right, so we got to figure out. So I got to buy a ticket for someone to videotape. All right. Okay. So is there, like, can someone go and videotape you guys or no?
If you can find someone in that back row, a seat in that back row, maybe.
Like, is there a room next to you?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. It's just sometimes the ushers little.
All right, well, we'll have to grease the ushers. You're really making me work hard for this, Frank. For content. All right, I'm gonna do the act and then I'll figure it out. Hey, Frank. We were talking about a little more. Come on in.
Right there.
We were talking about a little more. I really think you should come to the stream tonight.
I'm not giving up Game 7 tickets. I don't want a Ranger fan.
All right, what if I bought the tickets off of you? So that way no one sits in the seats.
I want to be there.
See?
He's got a point.
Can't do anything. All right. Have fun at the game.
If we're being honest, Dave says it's the way better stream is actually Borelli versus Glenn. Borelli hates the Rangers way more than Dave likes the Devils.
I was told last night we're doing a stream here with Frank. I was like, fine, I'm happy to do that. Frank refuses to not go to the game, so then I thought I was told I'm going to the game with Frank. I was like, that'll be fun. I'll go to the game with my guy Tank. Now I'm fucking staying here and Frankie's coming to the stream. How do I fucking take the biggest loss of all?
Go from Game 7 to watching it with an Islanders fan. The biggest takeaway is that Frank's an alpha. Just is like, I'm going to the game.
He's an alpha, I'm a beta.
He's like,
that's a clinic in negotiations.
That's crap. This poor guy.
I'm going to be watching the Mets get swept if I stay here. You want that? Do you want that?
Mini whale play.
Mini whale?
Mini whale.
So if we're
Dolphin play.
dolphin play.
Dolphin play.
less than like game of the month.
Whale play is actually bigger than a game of the month. Game of the week, dolphin play. Game of the month, whale play. Nuclear missile whale play, game of the year. Game of the quarter, game of the year. Game of the decade, game of your lifetime. Game of the quarter, no, it's a fiscal quarter. Is today the new fiscal quarter? I don't know. I was mad after the yak, and then I was like, wait, I can't be mad at the tank.
He won't let you get to that level.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna ban him from a stream. And I was like, no, I'm not. I fucking love the tank. I can't do shit. When I went over being like, I think you should come to the stream, he's like, I think I'm gonna go to the game. And he's just like eating his food, and I was just like, fuck.
So Frank's going to the game. Me and Frankie Borelli are streaming Game 7. Frank going to the game is also kind of big because he sucks at the Prudential Center. So, yeah, this is to the tank. New alpha of the office.
I'm here to fucking slaughter Lenny Balls. Alright. That's the only reason I'm here. Because Frank the Tank just doesn't know the rules about this place, I guess. We have to call the bullpen to keep this guy in line.
Come on, give me your fucking hand, dude.
Dude, when you called me, I was like, I think I'm gonna say no to Big Carry now. And then you're like, yeah, Dave actually tweeted. I'm like, I'm on my way. You texted me, and then he texted me, and then you called me. I'm like, what is... I didn't read a message yet, and I'm like, I'm fired. I didn't know what happened. When you get those 3 in a row, it's over.
On net, keep getting pucks on deep, and hopefully that damn ref Wes McCauley doesn't screw us. He sucked in the regular season. He has been so good in the playoffs. That was 4-0 Devils just took down the Rangers. Shows what frauds the Rangers are. Rangers, strangers to the cause. Who thought the Devils would be here? 1 step down, 3 more to go. You never know. This team is for real.
How are we feeling? Good?
Yep.
All right.
Let's go, Frank. Let's go, baby. How you doing?
You guys play mediocre hockey. I don't even know if we ever were ahead of the Devils ever.
It's a crazy number for such a cocky fan base to just consistently not win the cup.
I threw up 3 times already during that game. This team sucks.
They fucking don't get
All right,
it done.
see you, Glenny. Good try.
Business trip. Came in. Islanders got bounced in an embarrassing way, and then the Rangers just did the same thing. That's what happened in my whole life since 1994. The Rangers talked so much shit down to the Islanders that they would have like 11 cups to our 4. We have the same amount of cups, and they just refuse to win every year. They give me this chance. Sure, you won a couple more playoff games here and there. You made the Eastern Conference Finals. We did that too. We're not talking about playoff wins. We're not talking about regular season wins. We're talking about championships. That's why we play, and you just don't win. Good night.
So I'm a mush. Frank's not. Frank went to New Jersey, watched the Devils win, and I lost.
This is a very special day. This is first ever Jersey Jerry Promotions, Rough and Rowdy. You know, undefeated, never lost, 1-0, Rough and Rowdy, out of respect champion. I retired, I'm done. My new goal is to be a full-time promoter now. My brain's working. People from my hometown, a couple of guys, these 2 guys going at each other on Instagram.
Tell him, I said, his bitch could suck my dick 24/7, you heard?
I said to myself, let's just make the fight happen. What other place better to settle this than Rough and Rowdy? Today we're here. This is at an undisclosed location. I'll be holding my first ever press conference. Frank, the big dog, Perez versus Rob, the Hitman Rowe. Make sure you tune in. May 12th, Friday night. Frank, the big dog.
I'm the big dog.
Hey, what up? I know you're like 15 minutes away. Are you bringing any of your boys? That's fine, that's fine. All right, no problem. You'll be good. All right, Frank just got here, so whenever. 15 minutes, that's great. Yep. Perfect. All right, see you soon. I mean, my first promotion, 15 minutes late. It's not how we want to start. There'll be fines in the next promotion, trust me. You're late, you're gonna get fined. It's just what it is. Rob the Hitman Row.
Yo. I'm about to knock this dude the fuck out May 12th, man. I ain't been doing too much talking because that's not my style. This is the worst decision this dude ever made, but let's pray he don't make a worse decision and try to run down tonight, because that would be the absolute worst decision he ever made in his life.
I don't mean to be disrespectful or whatnot. It is my promotion. It's my first promotion. I knew the time wasn't gonna work, but listen, we're here now. Let's get this over with. Let's get this started.
Say something. Come on, you got your chance. Say something, bitch. Say something, you bitch.
Suck my dick and you suck my dick.
Oh, man.
Your whole family can suck my dick too.
This is what we don't want.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
All right, everybody, thanks for coming in. Jersey Jerry, listen, let me get through this. First ever promotion, Jersey Jerry Promotions. Before we get started, I want to give a big round of applause to Jersey Jerry. This is a very interesting fight we got here. We got Frank, the Big Dog Perez, Rob, the Hitman Rowe. This is going to be something big, something never seen before, Jersey Jerry Promotions. I want to get started with this. I'll turn it to Frank first. Frank, how did we get into this position we are today?
He took the challenge. I got sent a story of him talking to about my mans, and I watched it, and I laughed about it and put my phone down. 3 minutes later, I got a notification that he tagged me in the story, and I watched it, and his exact words was, "And P.S. I'm Young Rob, who the fuck are you? Respectfully, you could suck my dick." That's how this started, you fucking idiot. Bro, you was telling me I was great and I'm a good man like 3 nights ago. You a bitch.
No, you a bitch.
A bitch.
You won't fight in the backyard.
Bro,
you
won't
won't fight.
Beat the shit out you on that
Bro,
day,
you
you
would not fight in the
idiot.
backyard.
You are a bitch, bro. A bitch.
Security, we'll settle down real quick. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up real quick. We'll start with the questions from the crowd. First question goes to who? Got Big Dan right here. Dan.
What do you have to say about the size differential playing its role in the speed issue?
That's a great question.
You think that's an issue for you?
It's a great question.
Why not? No? And Hitman, I got a question for you. Do you think your size is gonna aid and you maybe dipping, ducking, you know what I'm saying, slipping a couple jabs? What do you think?
I was in the ring sparring with somebody that was 230 today, so I'm not too worried about your bitch ass. You understand me? Let me hopefully I understand it.
My man
dumbass.
beat you. My man beat you.
Who's your man? Tell me who your man is.
I'm not gonna put his name
out
out
yeah,
there.
exactly. You're not.
He should be coming soon.
Is he like your girlfriend?
He should be
Fake,
coming soon.
Bitch.
He should be coming soon.
I don't think he is. No one likes
If
him.
he don't come, that's on him.
What's the fighting experience for Frank Perez? Frank the Big Dog Perez, I apologize.
Like,
this your man that beat me?
So
that you was waiting for?
Nah. That's
Oh,
my
he's
man.
probably not
That's my
coming
homie.
then. I hate to break it to you. Spell knockout.
Well, Lex.
Somebody ask that question, please. I just really want to see if he could do that. Somebody please ask that
Frank,
question.
can you spell knockout?
Yeah, that's easy.
That's easy. It's easy.
Do it.
It's easy. That's easy.
No, do it.
4.0 GPA.
Yeah? Alright, so spell knockout.
Look, bro.
Spell
Your girl
knockout.
can suck my dick.
Alright, let's get a little hostile.
Oh, I think he's here. Wait, I think your man's here. Oh, he just pulled up. Hold up. Let him come in. Let him know. Hold on.
Yeah, let him come in.
I bet. Hold up. I don't know where he at, but he just told me he just pulled up. Yo, bring me my other phone. I don't know where he at. He said he just pulled up. No, we need him to come in. Who he talking about? He beat his ass. This is one of my partners. If you got big money, I'm in. Yo.
Coming, Frank?
He said he pulled up, but he didn't see anyone but.
That's all right. Listen.
I'm really excited and no one came. Look at your stupid ass.
We'll see him soon.
We're gonna do a far apart square up. We're gonna have security here in the middle. We're gonna do a square off, and that's it. The promotion is over. We'll see everybody Friday, May 12th, West Virginia. Yeah, come on, get a little square off. We're good. Thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate you guys. Finished up the press conference. First promotion, I think it went really good. It was a good turnout in there. Probably about 450 people showed up, so that was great. These two guys, they don't like each other. Frank the Big Dog Perez, Rob Rowe. Friday night, May 12th, West Virginia. BuyRNR.com. Listen, I'll say it slow. BuyRNR.com. Shout out to Jersey Jerry. Jersey Jerry Promotions for putting this on, okay? BuyRNR.com. May 12th.
Strangers to the cops. It's not a secret, the Rangers fucking suck. 84 years of losing, only one you won. You were really the Oilers, that doesn't count. You are a loser, strangers to the cup. Another year of suck. Strangers to the cup. Not gonna win because they're strangers to the cup. The Rangers always suck and always will. Doobie doobie doo, doo 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 doo, doobie doobie doo.
Honestly, after seeing that beautiful video of the tank with the Coldplay in the background, that made my morning. And honestly, I don't even care if the Rangers lost. And just that made it sting way less. It was just a beautiful sight to see Frank happy, and I'm happy about it. Honestly, it really was nice to see Frank happy. So, congrats to the tank.
Please tell me Frank's around the corner and that's why this film is on.
No.
Oh, it's just Billy.
It's
okay, we'll take it.
him?
I guess. How are you? Let's get it. How you doing, man? Good. You? Good. You working out or what do we got? A little bit.
What's up? What up?
How are you, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you as well.
Shit show in here.
A little bit. It's been good. This me?
Yep.
JJ what? Really?
Want to come say hi?
He didn't come to the Steelers. He should have did the right thing. Play with his brothers. And I'm gonna part my take. The bottom feeder.
Who's this? Loves your content. Great NFL career.
JJ Watt?
Get the mic up. Frank. Frank and JJ Watt, finally.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
How's
Frank.
it going?
How are you?
All right, so Frank,
Big fan.
What do you? I think JJ's a bigger fan of you than you are of him. What do you got to say to him?
Great NFL career.
Thank you, Frank.
Gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I just would have liked to see you in a Dolphin uniform. That would have been nice.
How do you feel about the Dolphins this year?
I just hope that they could keep Tua upright.
Are you like? I mean, you got to be riding high right now with the Devils.
I'm so glad they won that game.
Frank, weren't you saying last year that JJ was looking washed up?
That's why you're hanging up, right, Frank? I mean, that's why you stopped playing.
Did you say like he looks a little like he's lost a step? You were saying that.
The Cardinals are so irrelevant last year. I didn't even think twice about that.
But you always were a JJ Watt fan.
Yeah, I respect him. He played for the Texans and the Cardinals. I mean, two teams. That are,
Who cares?
What have you guys won since 1979 or whatever it was?
Yeah, but they're not teams I really think twice of. It's just like that they're.
You're not on Frank's radar.
So there's no so it wasn't like boo Texans or yay Texans. They were.
That's fair. Frank's got a lot of enemies that come before the Houston Texans.
All right, good.
Like Kevin Harlan, Buster Olney, Scott Van
All right, Scott Pentel.
Yeah.
Frank, I love your content. I am
Thanks.
very thankful for all of your cooking videos, for all of your Devils videos.
I
love it.
I filmed 2 cooking videos over the weekend. They'll be released in the next couple of weeks. Empanadas.
Oh.
Deep fryer?
No, I didn't deep fry them. I cooked them in the oven.
Frank, if you had JJ's career, do you think maybe you would have played through some of those injuries?
I mean, those are tough injuries. I mean, would you tear a bicep?
You're trying. You're
He's
trying.
not.
He's not.
He respects you.
Yes, thank you,
He
Frank.
respects the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Frank, what do you think about Kyler Murray?
I think he should have chose baseball.
Oh.
I mean, with the contracts in baseball, I wouldn't blame him.
All right, well, Frank, thank you. I mean, JJ is a huge fan
Thank
of
you, Frank. I appreciate it.
You are a legend.
Keep it up. You're a legend.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Good to meet you, brother.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you, my
you,
friend.
Frank. Maybe we get JJ on a raw dog. Maybe raw dog with JJ.
I love a good dog.
Yeah.
I love a good
Raw
dog.
dog JJ sometime.
All right, yeah.
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 We should do
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. He's got something else.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Do you have it?
Yeah. I'm happy. I tried to get him to say something about JJ Watt's injuries. Wouldn't do it. He's a true JJ Watt fan. It was like a John Taffer stress test. I was like, what about that time he broke his leg? Like, you would have played through that. Frank was like, no. Tough guy.
The only thing that was wrong was he played for 2 poor organizations.
Yeah, he did say that. He's like, I don't care about the Texans and Cardinals.
They've never been good.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Girls.
To our new studio.
Your studio.
Woo! Our big girl studio. Yeah, we used to work in a closet, now we're here. Did you get the before? We couldn't even fit all of us in that room.
You know what's funny is now people are fighting for that little room. Like, go ahead.
KFC Radio, they're realizing like they had this room and it was a disaster. It was messy, it was dirty, they took up all the space. They didn't realize how big this room really was.
Their feng shui was off.
We had a meeting with Dave in the summer.
9 months?
Where we were like, hey, we're working in a closet and we've been told that we can't get a new studio. And then Dave saw the studio and immediately went to Pete and was like, we gotta get them a new studio.
We just had to wait for things to move around.
It took 3 hours for us to get started today because Noah didn't like his camera
He couldn't
angle.
get his camera set up.
I want to make sure everything works. It sounds like me.
Gotta make sure my boy Noah is all taken care of.
Yeah, Andrew's been taking care of me for 6 years.
Oh, this is sentimental. That's deep. If anybody wants to enter the room,
Congratulations.
Thanks,
What? Guys, this is good.
Yeah.
It's so pretty and
Nice.
warm and welcoming.
Oh,
and
just take these cards.
yeah. Well done. You earned it.
Thank you. This is the old room. As you can tell, the other one is, I think, 8 times the size. I'll miss it, but not really. Probably tomorrow I won't miss it anymore. Yeah, this was it. Really exciting. Bigger TV in here, though. I'd like to take that with us.
Yeah, we have the token CEO interns for a week sweepstakes. We got a couple coming in. We're just gonna roast them. Dude, I don't fucking.
Let's film. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on your coworkers? I don't like any of them.
The
Right
crop
now.
of 1 week interns. I
Yeah.
remember when they came in, baby-faced, bright-eyed. 5 days pass, they're broken. I don't even know what I'm gonna say about them. I hope one of them's fat. If I have a task, I gotta go hang up a new fake menu item outside of the Bravo pizza that we torment. We made a fake product, a food product called Wheat Grinkus, and it looked like a boiled root. It looked like a boiled piece of shit. Mook slapped it on the side of the Bravo pizza down the street, and then Kyle and Mook went in and asked for it. I guess that's the extent of it, but I made a new menu item for these new interns to go order. What's going on, boys? How we doing, man?
Don't go too tough on them. We would like them to come back tomorrow.
They have 1 day left.
You hungry?
We have the interns here, and so I need you guys to go in and just be like, hey, I heard you guys have the biggest Gartuzo. Just give me one. And so
Who knows? They might have it.
Hi. Good, how are you? I was just wondering, I saw you guys had the Gartuzo back, the big Gartuzos. Could I just get one of those? The Gartuzos, it's like the biggest Gartuzos in New York, I believe.
Not kosher?
No. It's like a fried. It's kind of like a calzone.
Oh
sort
yeah, I
of
know.
thing.
Oh yeah, on Yelp I saw it. You guys have the best Gartuzos. No, like Gartuzo. You got no. I don't know Gartuzo.
It looks similar.
This is the calzone.
This is the calzone,
and this is the rolls. I don't know. This. No, Gartuzo. I mean, it's
Bravo,
it's like
right?
apple pie. You know, it's like kind of.
No,
we don't have that. No
Oh.
Gartuzo.
Do you have anything similar?
The stuff. You want the stuffed pizza?
What would you say is most similar to the Gartuzo? Nothing. I guess could I just get like a slice of pepperoni pizza then?
You guys getting the Gartuzo too?
Yeah, you heard about the Gartuzo? I'm not really sure what the deal is. Yeah.
The Gartuzo too?
I'm gonna get the Gartuzo as well. You can make it 2 Gartuzos. I saw the. You guys saw Gartuzos? I saw the promotion. It was like a promotion. You guys had Gartuzos back in. Gartuzos. So like they're usually like small, but I heard this was the biggest in the state or something.
Maybe that's another way. But we don't have.
There were like signs and stuff, and I think I might have seen something on like social media. No Gartuzo here? That's not you? You guys know anywhere that sells Gartuzo? No? Alright, thanks anyway, boys.
$100 that he was a more used phone friend than him. They said I'm poor.
You said you
I
had $10.
know that $100
You
is
said you had $10.
He said I know that $100 is hard to come by. Like I'm poor.
Pay me right now.
I don't carry cash.
Brandon's the Juan Soto of our team. I would say I'm like Anthony Rendon.
I'm playing so many games that I haven't been available, and I was suspended one time.
Right.
So
Because you're asking questions to a large group of people for no fucking reason. That's why.
What is this?
Oh, they were going to call you, but you were suspended,
Correct.
so they couldn't.
So it's only by technicality. And
Yeah, so I got a second, so I'll take $100 in cash and you're a cheater. So just as we cleared all that up.
just remember,
Yep.
you got to play me again.
And then you try to cheat
But
again.
See, you couldn't even defend the crown. You went out with the crown, lost it immediately. So don't come at me. I've been doing this for a long time. I got like 90 matches under my belt. Brandon fucking Walker.
How many of those 90 have you cheated in?
One.
I know you had to think about it.
The one with you.
That's good.
The one with
Took
you.
you a while.
I owe him $100 now. I can't believe you even called that much because we had baseball guys in the company before.
There's not a week that goes by I don't get called.
I always know the baseball, so I never have to call. I called you one time.
You did call me, yeah.
The one I called you on, you didn't know, and I ended up getting right myself. So don't act like I don't know baseball. You said I don't know, and I said, is it Maglio? You said, yeah, probably Maglio.
That timeline works out.
That doesn't count.
I mean, they're two nuts. They like to talk ball.
I know baseball way more than you, and I know movies.
You know baseball way more than me. You know baseball way more than me. You know baseball more than me, but not way more than me.
Fucking dork shit, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know way more than me.
Yes.
You know more than me. I'm gonna give you
I know
that.
more than you.
You don't know way more than me.
The last 5 years, how many baseball games you watched?
That doesn't matter.
You're not plugged into baseball, it's true, you're plugged out.
Where did y'all come from? If you know baseball 100%, I'm like 92.
Bullshit.
I'm not 92. I'm not 92.
You don't know anything going on right
You're
now.
talking about current baseball. I'm talking about baseball in its history.
1990s, I would say you're 92%. I'll bring you to a game, buddy. I can teach you a thing or two.
He buddied you and you're just gonna take that?
That bad?
Yep.
It's bro.
Personally, I wouldn't let that slide.
Penn felt differently, and I'm stunned by it. A lot of people hate my guts. They fucking hate me. They hate Barstool. And they look for any lever, any excuse, anything to cause problems for us and pull the licenses. And they believe there's a legitimate chance lots of the states would pull their licenses because of this. But from Penn's perspective, better than risking the entire livelihood of the company on a fuck up from Ben Mintz. So it is what it is, and hopefully I never have to make a press conference like this ever again. And it really, really, really sucks.
Sad day for Mintzy, tough day for Barstool. I think some of the reaction from people being harsh with Penn and acting like it's the end of Barstool is a little bit overstated. It's kind of the one thing you could never do, whether it was Penn or before Penn. That's always been a rule, and unfortunately it happened as an accident with Mintzy, but it's like the number one thing you can't do. While it is sad, and I'll miss Mintz, it's also something I think anybody who's being reasonable can kind of understand where you're coming from. Whether or not it's reasonable for the world to be this way is up for a different discussion, but it's the world we live in right now, so you got to be reasonable within those parameters, and it was kind of a no-brainer. But unfortunately, it comes at the cost of a good dude, but I'm sure he'll end up landing on his feet and he'll be all right, and I think Barstool will be too.
Nobody in this company believes what happened yesterday should have happened. But at the same time, I'm not going to act like it's a funeral because he's going to be fine. It's going to be the best thing that ever happened to him. He's going to be on ESPN Baton Rouge in about 5 minutes. Like, he'll be fine. He didn't die.
You're 90 years ahead. We will never put you in a division. We will never win a World Series. The Braves dynasty is here forever.
Frank obviously is we started the Mets and showed my dear pal Benjamin Mintz. He didn't die. He didn't lose his life. He lost his job. It stinks. I mean, what do you obviously listen? Everyone here knows Mintz. He knows he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He would never say anything hateful to anybody on purpose. Dave said he pulled around Burgundy. I talked to him last night. He said he's in good spirits. I mean, listen, I'm just a schlep down here. I get why he'd be put in a spot where he's got to think about hundreds of people, employees, families, the casinos all across the country. So I get it. Glad to hear he's good and hopefully lands on his 2 feet. I think he will. As long as he's good, I'm good. But I wish he was still here, but what do you do, I guess? We're in the corporate world now. We're corporate.
I'm gonna miss the guy. He was a true one of one in terms of characters in this office. Never really did anything intentionally funny. It was always unintentionally funny, but it was the best. I blame myself a little bit because I am a mush. Before this all went down, I said I'm buying all the Mintzy stock. I was like, I'm taking my entire portfolio and just investing it all in Mintzy. I'm literally just like walking to the stock market right now and just buying up all the Mintzy stock. Just give it all to me. I'll take it all the futures positions, everything.
All right, wise man once said, when you're hot, you're hot.
Everything went south after that. I think he's going to land on his feet. Just maybe, like I close my eyes. Super Bowl, Las Vegas next year. Mintzy comes out, does the halftime show. We'll have to make sure we figure out which songs beforehand. You're saying there's a chance. I am still funding Mintzy in the World Series of Poker. I said I would. That does not change. I've already, talked with him. Maybe he just wins the whole World Series of Poker. Wouldn't that be the perfect Mintzy? He is like a cat. He just bounces back. He's got 9 lives. If you know the Mintzy story, all of his trials and tribulations, he's going to be fine.
What do you always say about Spider? Worst in the office at throwing things. Every time you make a mess, no matter what you do.
That's really like not a lot of damage considering how much water was in that cup. I get very lucky with my throws. Even when I hit something, damage is pretty light. Think I can hit you up to those toys from here? I can't. That's bullying. That's inter-office bullying.
Wanna go back to Louisiana.